There is nothing more upsetting or more deplorable than a father that cannot conceal his weapons and avidly lets his younger than 5 year old, a 4 year old child know where he keeps his guns. Not a single parent on this face of the fucking earth needs a 4 year old that knows where your guns are. You should never ever allow this. And if you do, you are a piece of shit. You are an idiot. You are dumb. A child is not capable of doing this. You deserve so much criticism for being a bad dad, for just letting your kid know that you have a gun. Maybe when they're old enough to understand a little bit more about what they do and what gun safety is, you sincerely believe that a 4 year old is going to know the consequences or repercussions of firing a weapon? No, that is completely fucking absurd, and that's exactly what they did in this video here. 4 year old firing the gun in McDonald's parking lot. Like, 4 year old? Hang on. Are you serious? Hang on. No way.
Police in Utah
He's yelling
say
kids?
they had shots fired at them by a 4-year-old. Police realized the shooter was a 4-year-old child sitting inside the father's car with a 3-year-old sibling.
No way.
The police report says the child told officers, quote, "I grabbed my dad's gun and tried to shoot the police so he could be free and do what he wanted."
Wait, is that like an actual? Is it like an actual quote? This kid has more balls than any. Like, I think kids in general have more balls than anyone. It's probably also because they have the least amount of repercussions for their actions. But holy shit, this kid just straight up knew how to do that. What kind of father are you to just like let your kid be like able to do this? Like, that kid has to know where you keep it. Like, you should never show your kid where you keep your guns ever. Never. My kids will never know where I keep my guns because they don't need to know. My 4 year old doesn't need to shoot anybody for me. If, I mean, she ever ends up in a situation where she needs to, I don't know, stab someone, maybe if I'm being home invaded, I'm cool with that, you know? Have a little, like, hobbit action, like, help me. I don't know. I mean, it's like a party member in Dungeons and Dragons. Halfling! Fucking the ranger halfling comes out fucking shooting the handgun at police officers. Jesus Christ.
No one was shot in this incident. Both the children and the officers were at risk.
Had it been lower?
The father pleaded guilty to child abuse and aggravated assault in June.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no father should ever let their kid know where their guns are, because that is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the kid's a badass for doing what he did, but, I mean, he should never have done it in the first place, and the father should have never gotten into the problem to begin with. How you can go into a restaurant and just wave a gun around, I have no idea. Or you can even threaten doing that. Why the fuck does that happen every single day, like, in the U.S.? Like, somebody will wave a gun around or, like, drive up in the drive-thru, just have a gun, like, out in the open. Like, what is wrong with people nowadays? And not even just a nowadays thing. This has been so ungodly common, actually, for way too long. I don't think there need to be any gun laws that restrict too many things. I think that there should just be harsher repercussions for gun crimes, such as, like, if you steal a gun, maybe the minimum shouldn't be 10 years. Maybe it should be worse. Yeah, to be completely honest here, when you look at this situation, like, he is lucky. The kudos to the cops, like, for not immediately responding with gunfire, because they do that. There's a lot of police officers that will just completely panic under pressure and will just start shooting at whoever's shooting at them. And the fact that they ended up finding this kid and taking that's insane. How long ago was this? Nine months ago. Holy shit. That was less than a year ago. Utah policeman told 4-year-old. Utah policeman told 4-year-old to fire at officers. Oh, he actually told them. This is Police One. What is this website? Sada Johnson. Is that body cam footage? This guy is like fucking crazy. Look at this dude. He probably should never have done this shit. Like, his life's fucked. He's not gonna have. He's not gonna see his kids. He's never gonna get out of jail, dude. I mean, he might after, like, I don't know. What's the sentence? What's his name? I'm sad about this situation. Mother of 4-year-olds with fire. I'm sad about this situation. I'm sure there's a better word to come up with than I'm sad. Pled guilty on March 24th to child abuse or neglect and aggravated assault, both third-degree felonies, and misdemeanor charge for interfering with a police officer was dismissed. Judge issued a sentence of up to 5 years in prison for the aggravated assault charge, which would run concurrently with a 180-day sentence for child abuse or neglect. That's it? 180? Judge suspended the sentences in favor of 36 months of probation after the initial 120 day. Bro, did he like only get like 3 years, or it said up to 5 years, but it says he got 36 months of probation after the initial 120 day jail commitment. Bro, this guy is like good. He's like out. I mean, the kid loved his dad. Obviously, they quote him multiple times saying he wanted his daddy back. He wanted his freedom. That's fucking insane. Still, what a piece of shit. I came here looking for like public freak out videos, and I just ended up with this shit. Well, that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about today. I'm gonna go eat dinner because I'm hungry and I got the rumbly. Complete.